It happened in the early hours of the morning, just as the world had forgotten about Oumuamua, the mysterious interstellar object that had passed through our solar system years ago. Astronomers made an astonishing discovery. The unthinkable had occurred. Oumuamua, the visitor from another star system, had turned back. But here's the twist. It's not alone. For years, scientists had assumed Oumuamua was just a solitary object, traveling through space, perhaps an asteroid or comet on a collision course with our solar system. But now, after careful observation, astronomers have uncovered something that changes everything. Oumuamua's trajectory has altered. It's as though the object has made a deliberate turn, and what's even more shocking, another object, or perhaps even a group of objects, seems to be following in its wake. How could this be? And why is no one talking about it? The discovery has sent ripples through the scientific community, igniting new theories about what Oumuamua really is and where it's headed. Could this be evidence of extraterrestrial activity? Or could it be the beginning of something much more complex, something that no one was prepared for? Hold on to your seat as we dive into the mystery of Oumuamua's sudden change in course. What does it mean for our understanding of space? What does it mean for humanity's future in the cosmos? To understand the magnitude of this discovery, we first need to go back to 2017 when Oumuamua was first spotted. The object was first detected by astronomers at the Pan-STARRS 1 telescope in Hawaii, a powerful tool designed to search for near-Earth objects. The discovery of Oumuamua came as a shock to the scientific community, as it was the first interstellar object ever observed passing through our solar system. Oumuamua's initial trajectory appeared erratic, moving at an unusual speed that didn't match typical objects we see in our solar system. It wasn't following the expected orbit of a comet or asteroid. Instead, it seemed to be accelerating, as if pushed by some unseen force. Its elongated, cigar-like shape and unusual rotation raised even more questions. The more astronomers looked at the object, the more baffling it became. In the years following its discovery, theories about Oumuamua's true nature began to circulate. Some scientists proposed that it was a comet, but its lack of a visible tail contradicted this idea. Others suggested that it was simply an asteroid, but the acceleration it exhibited didn't align with the physics of a typical space rock. It didn't help that Oumuamua's strange shape, an elongated object unlike anything we've seen before, only deepened the mystery. Then, in 2018, astronomer Loeb raised the possibility that Oumuamua might not be a natural object at all, but rather an artificial one. He suggested that Oumuamua could be a probe sent from an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. While his theory was controversial, it sparked renewed interest in Oumuamua's origins. Could it really be a piece of alien technology sent to our solar system to observe us? And now, with the unexpected discovery of a new shift in its trajectory, the mystery of Oumuamua has only deepened. Is it really just an interstellar object, or could it be something far more intriguing? The more we learn, the less we seem to know. Fast forward to today. Astronomers have been tracking Oumuamua more closely than ever before, using some of the most advanced telescopes in the world. And what they've discovered is nothing short of extraordinary. Oumuamua's path has changed. The object, which was once hurtling through space on a one-way trajectory, has inexplicably altered course. It's as though it's been guided in a new direction, and scientists can't quite explain why. Even more startling is the revelation that Oumuamua is not alone. There are other objects following in its wake, objects that have yet to be fully identified. This discovery has sent shockwaves through the scientific community. The new trajectory suggests that Oumuamua may not be a solitary visitor from a distant star system, but part of a larger phenomenon, a fleet of objects, or perhaps a signal. The implications of this discovery are staggering. How could this change in course be possible? Could Oumuamua have been intentionally directed by an external force, or is it simply following a natural path that we don't yet understand? And what do these new objects trailing behind it mean? Are they part of the same interstellar event, or is Oumuamua part of a larger network of objects traveling through space together? For now, all we know is that Oumuamua is not alone. The cosmic mystery has just deepened, and we are only beginning to understand what's really going on. Theories surrounding Oumuamua's sudden course change and the objects following it have become a subject of intense debate within the scientific community. Since its first discovery, Oumuamua has been both a source of wonder and frustration for astronomers, and this new development has only deepened the intrigue. What could explain its sudden change in trajectory? Could it be a natural phenomenon, or is there something more profound happening that we are not yet capable of understanding? One of the more widely discussed theories is that Oumuamua could be a probe sent by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. This theory gained popularity, particularly after the controversial statements made by astronomer Loeb, who argued that the object's anomalous acceleration and its unusual shape suggested that it was not simply a natural asteroid or comet, but something more sophisticated, perhaps even a vessel or probe designed to travel between star systems. If Oumuamua is indeed an extraterrestrial probe, then the new discovery that it is not alone raises even more profound questions. Are we looking at the beginning of a larger interstellar initiative? Was Oumuamua sent here as part of a reconnaissance mission to study Earth and our solar system? Loeb's theory is far from universally accepted, with many scientists dismissing it as speculative. However, the possibility that Oumuamua could be an artificial object raises the stakes of this discovery. If it is part of a larger mission, could this be evidence of an extraterrestrial intelligence much more advanced than our own? Another theory, though more grounded in physics, proposes that Oumuamua could be a type of solar sail, a spacecraft propelled not by conventional fuels, but by the pressure of sunlight. Solar sails are an experimental technology being developed by humanity to explore space, and the idea is that a thin, large surface could catch solar radiation, allowing for propulsion without the need for traditional fuel sources. If Oumuamua were propelled in this way, it could explain its unusual movement and the acceleration it exhibited as it passed through our solar system. However, even this explanation is incomplete. Solar sails would need to be extremely large to account for the type of acceleration Oumuamua displayed, and no object of that size has ever been observed traveling at such high speeds. Yet, it's still a theory that has some scientific backing, especially given the mysterious change in trajectory that Oumuamua has experienced. A more conventional theory focuses on the possibility that Oumuamua's movement is the result of complex gravitational interactions with other stars or celestial objects. The idea is that Oumuamua could have been tugged off its course by a gravitational force as it passed close to another star or galaxy, which might explain its erratic speed and the change in its trajectory. While this theory aligns with observed astrophysical phenomena, the exact cause behind Oumuamua's acceleration remains elusive. One final, more speculative theory involves the interaction of Oumuamua with cosmic dust clouds or interstellar gas. Some researchers speculate that, as it passed through certain cosmic environments, the object might have picked up strange momentum due to the pressure of cosmic dust or gases. Though this idea is less popular than others, it is grounded in the scientific understanding that objects can be affected by interstellar environments in ways we don't yet fully understand. The challenge with all these theories is that they each present their own set of contradictions, and none fully explains Oumuamua's unexpected shift in trajectory. As new data comes in, more theories may emerge, but the mystery remains one of the most compelling puzzles in modern astronomy. The discovery that Oumuamua is not alone raises an even more extraordinary possibility that the object is part of a much larger interstellar connection, an event or phenomenon that we have yet to fully comprehend. Could it be that Oumuamua and the objects following in its wake are part of a larger coordinated event? A network of objects traveling between star systems? If so, this discovery could have profound implications for our understanding of interstellar life, cosmic communication, and even the future of space exploration. If Oumuamua is indeed part of a greater interstellar initiative, could it be that what we're seeing is a network of probes sent out to explore and monitor different star systems? The idea of an interstellar probe network is not new. We, as a species, have already begun to send our own probes, such as the Voyager spacecraft, into deep space to study distant star systems. What if other civilizations have been doing the same for millions of years, and Oumuamua is simply the first of many such objects to be discovered? The question remains, why now? Why is this discovery happening at this particular point in time? Are we being watched by an advanced civilization, or is Oumuamua part of a scientific effort to observe stars and planets across the galaxy? Could this network of probes be designed to gather data, monitor intelligent life, and perhaps even communicate with us at some point in the future? An exciting possibility arises when we consider the concept of cosmic highways, paths in space that could be used by advanced civilizations to travel between star systems. If Oumuamua is part of such a network, it suggests that advanced civilizations have figured out a way to navigate the vast distances between stars with relative ease. Could these cosmic highways be used to facilitate trade, communication, or even cultural exchange between different civilizations across the galaxy? This idea challenges everything we know about space exploration. We've only just begun to scratch the surface of understanding how to travel beyond our own solar system. But what if the technology already exists, hidden in plain sight, in the form of Oumuamua and other objects like it? The discovery that these objects might be part of a greater interstellar network could alter the course of our space exploration efforts forever. One of the most tantalizing aspects of Oumuamua's strange behavior is the possibility that it could be a signal. If Oumuamua is not just a passive object, but an active participant in an interstellar communication network, what kind of message might it be trying to convey? Could this be the first step toward making contact with an extraterrestrial civilization? The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI, has been an ongoing effort for decades, yet we've never found concrete evidence of alien life. But what if Oumuamua and its companions are not just visitors from a distant star system, but the first sign of a much larger effort to communicate with us? This opens up a world of possibilities, from messages encoded in the object's trajectory to an intentional attempt to reach out and connect. As we continue to track Oumuamua's movements and study its strange behavior, the possibility that it's part of an interstellar communication network will only grow more compelling. Whether or not we can decode the messages or understand the intentions behind these objects, one thing is certain: Oumuamua has opened a door to a new era in the search for extraterrestrial life. In order to understand Oumuamua's unusual behavior and its sudden change in course, we must consider the possibility that it is not just a natural object, but a piece of advanced technology. Could Oumuamua be using a form of propulsion that is far beyond anything we've imagined? One of the most compelling theories about Oumuamua's propulsion system is that it might be a solar sail. Solar sails are a theoretical technology that uses the pressure of sunlight to propel a spacecraft forward. The idea is simple. A thin, reflective sail is deployed in space, and sunlight pushes against it, causing the spacecraft to accelerate without the need for fuel. Although this technology is still in the experimental phase for human missions, it's possible that an advanced civilization has perfected it, allowing objects like Oumuamua to travel vast distances across the galaxy. This could explain the object's erratic speed and its sudden change in trajectory. If Oumuamua is using solar radiation to propel itself, it might be able to alter its course at will, making it a truly unique object in our solar system. Another possibility is that Oumuamua could be propelled by a far more advanced technology, such as antimatter engines. Antimatter is the opposite of regular matter, and when the two come into contact, they annihilate each other, releasing massive amounts of energy. Scientists have speculated that if antimatter could be harnessed for propulsion, it could provide a nearly infinite source of energy for interstellar travel. If Oumuamua is powered by antimatter, its sudden course change could be explained by an incredibly advanced propulsion system that allows it to navigate through the cosmos with precision. The sheer power required for such a system would be astronomical, and it would suggest that Oumuamua is not simply a stray asteroid, but a carefully engineered probe, potentially part of an interstellar exploration effort. Finally, there's the possibility that Oumuamua is powered by a form of propulsion or technology that we can't yet comprehend. The object's bizarre shape, acceleration, and behavior suggest that it may be using methods of propulsion that don't fit into the categories of known science. Could it be using gravitational waves or manipulating space-time itself? These ideas, though currently speculative, are grounded in the realms of theoretical physics and could provide explanations for some of Oumuamua's stranger behaviors. As we learn more about the object and gather more data, we may uncover new insights into the technologies that make interstellar travel possible. If Oumuamua is indeed an artificial object, then the technology behind it may be far more advanced than anything we could have imagined. The discovery that Oumuamua has turned back and is not alone has sparked intense interest and debate across the globe. Governments, space agencies, and the scientific community have been scrambling to understand the implications of this extraordinary event. The reaction has been swift, but not without a sense of unease. When news of the discovery broke, space agencies around the world were quick to react. NASA, the European Space Agency, ESA, and private companies like SpaceX have all begun to allocate resources to studying Oumuamua's trajectory. Teams of astronomers are now working around the clock to track the object's movements and analyze the new objects that seem to be accompanying it. There's a sense of urgency to understand what's happening, as this discovery has the potential to redefine everything we know about space exploration and extraterrestrial life. At the same time, there's an element of caution. Many scientists are hesitant to jump to conclusions, aware that there are still many unknowns. They're proceeding carefully, gathering data and running simulations to better understand what Oumuamua's change in trajectory could mean. But even with all the caution, the excitement is palpable. This could be the discovery of the century. The reaction from governments has been more guarded, but there is an undeniable sense of intrigue. World leaders are being briefed on the situation, and there are private discussions happening at the highest levels. Some officials have even begun discussing the possibility of a coordinated response to the discovery. What happens if Oumuamua is a probe sent by an alien civilization? How should the world react to this unprecedented event? In the United States, there are already rumors that the Pentagon is closely monitoring the situation. Some reports suggest that a task force has been established to investigate the potential national security implications of this discovery. While these discussions remain largely classified, the global political ramifications are undeniable. The public's reaction has been one of fascination and awe. News outlets worldwide have been covering the story extensively, with headlines proclaiming Oumuamua's unexpected return. Social media has been flooded with theories and speculation, as people try to make sense of what this discovery means for humanity. At the same time, there are concerns. Some people worry about the potential dangers posed by Oumuamua and its companions. Could this be the precursor to a larger extraterrestrial presence in our solar system? Should we be preparing for a first contact scenario, or is this simply an astronomical curiosity? As the story continues to unfold, the public's reaction will likely evolve. For now, the world is captivated by the mystery of Oumuamua and the possibility that it represents something far greater than a simple interstellar object. As the search for answers continues, the scientific community is working tirelessly to understand what's really happening with Oumuamua and the objects that seem to be following it. The mystery is far from solved, but each new discovery brings us one step closer to uncovering the truth. In response to the discovery, several space agencies are planning new missions to study Oumuamua. NASA has already begun developing more advanced telescopes and observation tools to track the object's movements with greater precision. The next few months will be crucial in gathering more data, and space agencies around the world are eager to contribute to the effort. One promising avenue is the development of new interstellar probes that could potentially reach Oumuamua or other similar objects in the future. These probes would be equipped with cutting-edge technology designed to study objects traveling at incredible speeds. The goal is to learn as much as possible about these interstellar visitors, their composition, and their origins. This discovery has sparked unprecedented collaboration between space agencies, astronomers, and physicists. Research teams from around the world are sharing data, running simulations, and working together to understand the true nature of Oumuamua and its companions. This global effort marks a significant shift in how we approach space exploration. At the same time, the private sector is getting involved. Companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are beginning to develop their own plans for interstellar exploration. The possibility of studying objects like Oumuamua could open up new avenues for space research and commercial space travel. Despite the excitement, tracking Oumuamua is no easy task. The object is moving at incredible speeds, and the vast distance between our solar system and the object presents significant challenges for astronomers. As it moves further into deep space, it will become increasingly difficult to track. To overcome these challenges, astronomers are using the most advanced tracking systems available, including radio telescopes and infrared detectors. These instruments allow scientists to gather data from the faintest signals emitted by Oumuamua. As the object moves farther away, astronomers will rely on even more advanced technology to stay ahead of its trajectory and continue gathering valuable data. The discovery that Oumuamua has returned and is accompanied by other objects is more than just an astronomical curiosity. It's a game changer for our understanding of the universe. If Oumuamua and its companions are indeed part of a larger interstellar phenomenon, the implications for humanity are profound. Could this discovery be the first real evidence of extraterrestrial life? The presence of multiple objects from outside our solar system raises the possibility that advanced civilizations may have been observing us for longer than we've realized. If Oumuamua and its companions are part of a larger interstellar network, what does this mean for our search for intelligent life in the cosmos? The idea that we are not alone in the universe is one of the most profound questions humanity has ever faced. If this discovery is evidence of extraterrestrial life, It would fundamentally change the way we view ourselves and our place in the universe. Could this be the beginning of a new era in human history, one where we're no longer confined to our own planet, but are part of a larger cosmic community? This discovery also has huge implications for the future of space exploration. If Oumuamua and its companions are artificial objects, then we may be on the cusp of a new chapter in human space travel. The discovery of advanced interstellar technology could pave the way for the development of new spacecraft, allowing us to explore distant stars and planets in ways that were once unimaginable. The idea that Oumuamua might be a piece of advanced alien technology challenges everything we know about physics, space travel, and the potential for human exploration beyond our solar system. What if the answers to some of humanity's most profound questions lie beyond the stars? The possibility of interstellar travel has never seemed more real. The discovery that Oumuamua has turned back and is not alone has shattered the limits of our understanding of space and our place in the cosmos. From its mysterious trajectory to the possibility of interstellar probes, this discovery is the beginning of a new chapter in human exploration. As scientists work to uncover the true nature of Oumuamua and the objects that follow it, the stakes have never been higher. Could this be evidence of extraterrestrial life? Or is it simply a new astronomical phenomenon that we're not yet capable of fully understanding? For now, the mystery remains. Oumuamua's path has changed, and with it, our understanding of the universe has been forever altered. We stand on the precipice of a new era in space exploration, one where the boundaries between science fiction and reality begin to blur. What do you think is happening with Oumuamua? Could it be part of a larger network of interstellar probes, or is there a simpler explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for updates as we continue to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos. The answers may be elusive, but the pursuit of them will continue to shape the future of space exploration.